My husband and I have just a little over a day in Dublin, Ireland, and instead of taking it easy, we decided to try and see it all. So we're taking you with us to show you exactly what's possible to see and do in Dublin when you're very short on time.
It is better now that I know how to actually drink it.
Good morning from Dublin. We got a bit of a later start on the day than expected. It's about 11:30 a.m. We're gonna start by doing something that's gonna give us some energy by getting a good breakfast. So we ordered some Irish breakfast. I got the small plate, and then has the regular plate, which he swapped mushrooms for black pudding. Okay, let's have a taste. I'll have the sausage. It's a good sausage. You can tell it's very fatty. Yeah, good bacon, good beans, good coffee as well, good toast. Ben is recommending I try the white pudding from his full Irish. So let's see. Pretty good. It's just kind of salty. Breakfast at the Lovinspoon was really, really good. Fairly priced, and also a bit more out of, I guess, the more tourist city center, but definitely worth the little walk. And I can now say that I have tried a full English, a full Scottish, and a full Irish breakfast. Not sure which one is my favorite. I think they're all good. Maybe I would put the Scottish last, just because of the haggis. Was not my favorite, but this one was really good. We're now in the bus to go to the Guinness Storehouse, which is probably the most touristy thing that you can do in Dublin, so we had to go check it out. This bus ride was probably the best €2 we could have spent on this trip. We got to ride a double-decker bus and sit on the second floor, first row. So if you... Oh. Let's try not to get hit by a car. So if you need to get around Dublin, bus is very easy and cheap. Now it's time to go drink some Guinness and mostly learn about it. Not just drink it, but learn about how it's made, I guess. This feels like the Disney of beer.
9,000 years. That is quite a commitment, but Arthur Guinness is a man of great vision. Have a great day and enjoy, guys. Thank you.
We're ready to taste the best part.
Welcome. As you can see, we have 4 aroma colors. I'm trying to the final flavor of the beer.
Ooh, like caramelly.
We malt our barley by sipping it in warm water till it germinates. This brings the sweetness and it smells like biscuit.
Thank you.
We're actually going to go into another room to taste them.
Sláinte. Breathe into your nose, this generous mouthful, let it coat the palate. Swallow, breathe out to your nose, and open your mouth. Fantastic. Now, my friends, final order of business. Those lovely glasses, they're very cute.
So we just learned that you're never supposed to sip your Guinness at first because it's nitrogen on top. And I think that kind of explains why I never really like the first sip of Guinness. Whenever I take the first sip, I'm always like, meh. But it's because I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to always take a big gulp to start with because you don't want to just get the foam. So we're now going to the Academy pot, so it's an extra that you can pay to learn how to pour the perfect pint of Guinness. Look at this perfect pint of Guinness I poured myself. Look at you. Congrats. Perfect pint of Guinness. Go for it. Oh, look at you, mustache. Cheers.
It is better now that I know how to actually drink it.
So we have now ended the Guinness Storehouse tour, tasting the whole thing. It took us, how long have we been here? 2 hours and a half. The tour was at 1:30 and it's now 4 o'clock. So took most of the afternoon, but 100% worth it. Really enjoyed the experience, the tour, the tasting. I know this is probably the most touristy thing you could do. Highly, highly recommend it. And now we've just quickly jumped into a cab to go do the second most Irish thing I think we could do while being here in Dublin, which is going to see some traditional Irish dance. Before that, we need a snack. We need some food to absorb all this Guinness that we just drank. So we're now at Neary's, which is actually really close to the theater that we're going to for our Irish dancing evening. Found this place on TikTok, got recommended specifically for Irish coffees, and this is really, really nice. Perfect thing to drink after 2 pints of Guinness to give us a little bit of energy for the show. We went to see Riverdance, which is probably one of the most tourist Irish thing that you can do while being in Dublin. I don't think it plays all the time. We just happened to be here at the same time as the show, and it was oh so good. I highly recommend it. If it's touring near where you are, or if you happen to be in Ireland when it's playing. I was so impressed with the dancer. As a country line dancer, there is quite some similarities between the two styles of dances, and I was just blown away. So that brings us to a total of 4 tourist Dublin things that we were able to do in a whole day. We were hoping to fit a walking tour as well, but that didn't happen, especially since we spent a lot of time at the Guinness Storehouse. So we're hoping we can do that tomorrow.
After a full day of sightseeing, we decided to get away from the touristy spots for dinner and found Bus Stop, a great Asian restaurant. Afterward, we found our favorite pub of the whole trip, Turk's Head. It had great live music and reasonably priced drinks, which was a perfect way to end the night.
This morning we are going on a walking tour of Dublin. This will be the perfect way to see all the main sites as well as learn a bit about the history. This is something we were hoping to do yesterday but didn't have time to, but that's okay. We have a few hours this morning before we leave Dublin, so it gives us just enough time to do the tour.
For this walking tour, we went with a company called Yellow Umbrella, and our guide, Peter, was great. It is a free tour, but you are expected to tip at the end. Our tour took us through the south side of the city, so we saw the River Liffey, Trinity College, Christchurch Cathedral, and the lively Temple Bar area.
We made a quick pit stop in the Temple Bar district, which is a whole area here in Dublin. This is actually our 3rd time being here. We've been in this area each day, which is really nice. In the evening, it's a really kind of party vibe, reminding me a bit of Broadway in Nashville. And this is the Temple Bar. So you have the Temple Bar area. There's also the actual Temple Bar.
From there, we continued our tour and made our way to St. Patrick's Cathedral and the historic Dublin Castle. We had such a great time on this tour and would absolutely recommend it if you're looking for an amazing way to see the city.
We have a little bit of time before our flight, so we just walked in front of Temple Bar and it wasn't too busy, so we're like, let's go in, see what it's all about. Got some Irish coffees, there's live music, the vibes are good. I had heard that this was really expensive. It is indeed. 2 Irish coffees is double the price than what we paid for 2 Irish coffees and chips at Neary's yesterday. So just beware. And it's not that good. It's a good Irish coffee, but it's not that good.
Well, that's it for our time in Dublin. The walking tour we did was really, really nice. I highly recommend. Learned a lot. Great way to see all the sights. Shout out to our tour guide, Peter. He really did a good job. And one thing we did learn on this trip, no need to go to Temple Bar, or you can go, but it's not worth the price. And now we are just back at our hotel. We did stay at Motel One, which was really nice, really comfortable room. The location is great, so really recommend to stay here. Very central, and you can quickly access all the main sites. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.